Bueno, vamos a hablar de los adjetivos posesivos. Bien, we're going to talk about possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives, as the name indicates, show possession. They show that something belongs to somebody. Like any other adjective, they have to be made to agree, meaning they have to agree in number and where applicable, they need to also agree in gender. And we'll talk about that as I write them in. Okay? Now, what is different about these from other adjectives is they do go in front of the noun they modify. So normally we put adjectives after, but when you're saying the words my, your, his, her, these words come before the noun they modify. Bien? So let's go through these possessive adjectives. So in English, we would say my. Why aren't you wanting to write today? We would say my. Okay? In Spanish, we say mi if it's singular, and we say mis if it's plural. All right? So if I want to say my cat, which my cat is currently trying to climb onto my lap, I would say mi gato. If I want to talk about both cats, I would say mis gatos. For you, we say your, no apostrophe. In Spanish, we say tú or tus. Puedo usar tu pluma. Can I use your pen? Bien. For his or her, or if it's the your for usted, you would use su, or, of course, if it's plural, sus. ¿Cómo se llaman sus padres? What are his parents called? For our, we use nuestro if it is singular male, nuestra if it's singular female, and you add an S if it's plural. So, mis hermanas y yo tenemos un abuelo vivo. Nuestro abuelo se llama Otto. My sisters and I have one living grandfather. His name is Otto. Or, sorry, our grandfather's name is Otto. Now, if you notice, this one does have to agree in gender. Because it ends in an O. These ones you did not have to worry about gender because they did not end in O or A. All right. Now this will be a fun one. Y'alls, because that's proper English, but to think about it this way, is going to be vuestro or vuestra or vuestros or vuestras. ¿Cómo se llaman vuestros abuelos? What are y'all's grandparents called? Bien, so if you would use vosotros, you'd use vuestro for their possessive adjective. And the one for there is a repeat, so their, T-H-E-I-R in English, is su, or again, sus. Su carro es muy elegante. Their car is very elegant. Bien. So let's try just a few. If I want to say my family, if I want to say my family, familia tiene un perro. If I want to say my family, what should you say? Hopefully you responded with me. Me for my, family is singular. Okay? If I want to talk about my sisters, my sisters are named Sharon E. Marcia. Hopefully you would think that I need mis because this one is plural. Good? We'll do more practice later, so hopefully you know these. There's one other thing you have to remember with Spanish. In English, when we want to say that something belongs to someone and it's a name, in English we say the person's name with an apostrophe S. Bob's book. You can't do that in Spanish. In Spanish, the apostrophe does not exist. So instead, you have to say the book, or whatever the object is, of, and then the person, the book of Bob. So, el libro de Bob. So how would I say Maria's computer? Well, hopefully you thought la computadora de Maria. Bien? Again, there will be some practice available on Canvas. Si tienes preguntas, pregúntame. Buena suerte. Adiós.